Hey guys, welcome to episode what I'm saying what I was doing. Alright guys, there we go, EP number 9 this week for Strongest Power. For NHL 24 this morning. But other than that guys, we're about to wrap up another weekend here today. Alongside with our Strongest Power, my Musketeer and I completely. Um, But other than that, guys, today's date, it is September 22nd, 2024. I bring you guys some extra action in return. But other than that, guys, after having a good night's sleep, it's as long as it's not too loud or have anything else to, guys, go in between or not exactly go hand to hand or to be open and honest to see exactly where we're at. But this is episode number 9 this week, guys, for the weekends for hockey at this point in time. Not exactly difficult or pretty much anywhere else without any travesty. Was waiting for a little extra people to come in here today since, I was almost thinking of going live yesterday, but just a little bit tired and, just to have anything moving, But I will say, guys, work overall was good. Pretty much it was Sam and I took between 2 to 7 here today, and pretty much no much to really issue. Not exactly worth being discomfort. But other guys, here we are. Not to have ourselves be carried away, not exactly be disturbing, not cause any problems, concerns, or anything else thrown in return. What's up, Bansi? Good morning. Shout out to you, dearest. How are you? But other guys, it's more to stand up with our strongest power included. We're always filled with popularity, enthused, entertainment, and energy. Just to really keep everything else moving. We consider we're going an understatement. We consider we're drawing much more attention, support, and anything else that's more to pretty much always have smiles. As much as anything else can really resolve. And Monrona, shout out to you, dearest. How are you? And here's my love shout out, by the way. As long as it's not playing kayfabe. So today, guys, I bring you some hockey action between me, myself, and our Canadians. We did lose our first one and a wild one. So we lost to Toronto. The Maple Leafs guys swept me and our Canadians. Let's go with 11 to 10. So I'm still doing the same thing, guys. Semi-pro first and second periods, then the pro, the third, and final period. So today, guys, we're gonna be me and our Chicago Montreal team. Me and myself and our Canadians, guys, we're gonna be taking on the Chicago Blackhawks this morning. But other than that, guys, everything else is gonna be fine, but not exactly being administrated or to have something resolved. But on the guys' work overall was good. I am off the rest of today, which you guys already knew about that, coming out earlier this week. And not to have anything else go in between. Now I did talk a little bit with my Facebook fiance yesterday, and honestly, I just told her I was just, my butt was tired, my personality was tired yesterday. So didn't take on grocery shopping after dinner during Saturday. I'm doing yesterday upon anything, but well, guys, pretty much the same old, but anything else that's new. And yes, guys, the space that we use. Good morning, Mike. How are you, sir? Sorry for a bit of the lack again. Sorry. But no, guys, everything else has been good. We're back to another week, and just a little more hiatus, brother Mike. Can't really complain as much. I want to say his work overall was just a little bit in between. Not to have anything else to drag, or to have anything else with still being conscious. And it's all thanks to the Lord, guys. As a 100% Christian, it's always thanks to Him. When most of us keep ourselves alive. That's always the main part of anything. You know, guys, making sure we'll feel 100%. Alright, guys, Mike says, he reached 3K vids. Congratulations, brother. Well done. Well done, my man. Well, every Sunday, it's always a blissful, historic, Christianity weekend. You know, guys, just really begin and always handle. That's the main thing on it. But guys, before we get to anything else today, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our strongest power today, with our social media. That's why, guys, our social media, our chats, making sure we got everything moving, and so we know how to have smiles on our faces mostly, making sure we're sounding good, making sure there's no problems that people can talk about, and how we socialize and interact with each other. And yes, guys, on social media and on podcast services, all around our YouTube channels, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. That's really handy. But guys, everything else has been interesting, everything else has been good. We could not have anything else, all thanks to a lot of us. But we're off to a little bit of a slow start here today, guys. But as far as anything else goes, you guys remember just letting you guys know, based on the schedule, I go back to work once again tomorrow, and then I'm off another couple days this week before I get my money in the bank later on this week. Making sure everything is from the ground up. Making sure we got really enough to really begin. I'm still beginning a lot of hours. Not to have a lot of damsel distress either way, and making sure everything else is in position. We get the idea. Alright, guys, Mike in the chat says, hold on, what's up, Alan? Make one shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Your way to bring something to talk about in return. And, yeah. Well, it's Chris Carl. How are you, dearest? Well, guys, my WAs is still beyond above stupidity, and I'm still in the 100s right now, so most of us cannot take anything else away. And nice pickup, guys. And that's the start that I wanted to have, between me, myself, and our Canadians. That's a way to start, have a little bit of control, and look at this, guys. Right now it's 1-0. Me, myself, and our Canadians, we lead 1-0 in the first goal by Anderson. I think it's Jim Anderson or somebody else in the front. But guys, me, myself, and our Montreal team, after we get started, you guys can look at the team leaders. That's pretty much a new feature. Alright, guys, Mike says, I am going out tomorrow, plus the store, and I'm going to have a good day today as well. Well, did you do anything today before after I went to work last night, Mike? I mean, I haven't been to any other store, but only the current job that I'm at this point in time. I haven't been to GameStop in a while. You know, just to trade in some stuff, or get new games, or try to pre-order stuff. I mean, you're talking about getting accessories as well, or doing something that's more comfortable at this point. You know, just really buzzing, and pretty much like spending spends mostly. So, I still want to, you guys understand, I still want to, 9 times out of 10, I still want to take on a couple new games before the end of this year. And you guys recall when I'm still resolving. And the ones I still want to resolve in return, I still want to tackle the last of the 2 by then. And for the most part, as I mentioned here today, guys, one of them is Delta Snake Eater of Metal Gear Solid by Konami. That's going to be an awesome game. What's the other one, guys? Trying to think which one. Oh yeah, guys, as far as the other one goes, well, let me be open and honest and try to crack open an egg on this one. Oh yeah, guys, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I still want to get both of them if it comes to Christmas time by then. So, I'm not going to allow what's-her-face to try to hold out one game ever since my 31st birthday, but everybody's got their own honest opinions. Everybody's got something in return. So, I mean, people can try to get anything they want, trying to save up and save up if you're looking at a job or trying to do something that you could pretty much surpass. You know, do whatever is more comfortable. So those are the only last two games. And then I'm hoping to get to Borderlands 4 next year. So I want to say, guys, Borderlands 4 is going to be sounding some greatness. You guys remember GTA 6 is not coming out next year, prior to the stupid delay, mostly. I mean, I'm not going to get to any more of GTA 6, you know, since that game is not coming out till then, until 2026. So I mean, this, like I said, they just want to make sure the game itself is going to be awesome. Like, so it's perfect. And not compared to, like, wanting to watch movies once again. I mean, talk about watching, you know, the second Joker with, like, Queen Phoenix and Lady Gaga mostly. And that movie itself is not as good as you guys think it is. Or the people in the United States thinks it could be. And I don't think it's a movie that's better than the other, or pretty much a grade of anything else. Trust me. But it all depends. I mean, we always gotta know what it really does at this point in time. So, I mean, it's also the neck of time or going neck and neck. So, it really depends on it. So, I mean, as long as we know how great of a movie it is. I do know the second Gladiator should be interesting. Of course, we have no clue when my true love and I are going to be jumping into Transformers 1. Like I said, I get my next Money in the Bank check on, like I said, guys, it's coming Friday. So, unless we're not going to take on that high school football game for our two-time defending champions coming out of the region. And that would be, guys, our Tigers mostly. So it's not going to really happen on that Friday. So I still feel like we can still take on Transformers, but I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's going to be a matter of time. Probably not. But I do know Transformers 1 is not too bad of a movie. It does not have the same actors. But you guys remember who that one actor is? I mean, the one that recently voiced one of them is coming out of the one that voiced Thor. I mean, talk about voicing an MCU hero ever since exactly day one. And think about it, guys. The one that is voicing one of the characters is Chris Hemsworth. Now, he's best known as the goddess of Thor. And pretty much the goddess of Thor, guys, of Thunder and Lightning. And you guys also had Natalie Portman come back in God of Thunder. And yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, for him being in Transformers 1, I don't think it's been in a Transformer, to be honest. Besides being with somebody else, like for example, guys, Shia LaBeouf, for example. Who else would that be? Megan Fox, and the one that played as Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime looked like a transformation. You know, pretty much the key of the franchise. And then you guys talk about Bumblebee and the others. But Bumblebee became an actual movie, to be honest with you. So, I do know the actor behind Optimus Prime is still alive here today, guys. But I don't know if there's going to be one more Transformers movie. It's a live action movie, so I mean, there's only been like 7. Ever since the first one came in back in the 1980s here today, so. And one of our plans, guys, for me, myself, and our Canadians, apparently we just knocked one of the Chicago teams, you know, back to its stadium, or back to its sit-down seat. Well, like I said, I have no clue, but I mean, it all depends by the time we get to 2025 by then, so. I mean, I think it's going to be a newsflash, probably something shocking or surprising. I mean, just to be open and honest. You know, just to really hit something. So, we'll see. As far as Inside Out 2 goes, that movie has almost been reaching, guys, of an all-time high. Almost 1.7 billion right now, so. But I do know, guys, the second Inside Out movie I want to say that one has been a lot better. I did not watch the entire thing. Not above Dance on the Stress or anything, but, I mean, My Musketeer and I hardly pay attention to the two of them. Now, I don't think the second Gladiator is going to reach that much towards the two movies. The Earthing 14, make a lot of shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Thank you for standing by with our strongest power that's more equal and sounding amazing. We always want to sound amazing. Dayhack, Mohil, Dinah Rose, shout out to you guys. How are you? All you guys need to do, guys, is make it so we got the best proposition. We will always film, guys, with popularity, suits, entertainment, and energy, with our strongest power. And anything else that people can voice opinions. I mean, I don't know, Transformers, well, like I said, Transformers 1, it's not that bad of a movie. You know, based on, ever since IGN gave that damn review at this point in time. And honestly, yes, I mean, I don't think a lot of people hate on Transformers. Just that, I mean, people may or may not be considering, it's Chris Hemsworth, guys. Is that brother, Chris Hemsworth, a fan of Transformers? That's another thing, too, but I think he watches Transformers. I mean, any other Transformation movie, as far as I can tell you. I mean, the way he does Thor, he does an outstanding job, but I think I want to say maybe he jumps into the next two Avenger movies. Which, you guys remember, one of them is going to have, the one major villain, Dr. Doom, played by Robert Downey Jr. in the next couple of years. Well, that should be, I don't see that being fishy at all. I can see that being interesting. Just so you guys know, yes, that's going to be awesome. Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man in one of the two movies, that I don't know. I mean, maybe not, but, I mean, well, guys, patience is still going to be a virtue here today. Always after this year, and maybe after next year as well. I mean, I also do not blame the Rockstar delaying GTA 6 by far. Ever since they have some sort of, pretty much another thing by just delaying only by 1 year. And you guys gotta know too, I mean, talk about just wanting to make a game perfect. You gotta make sure there's not any bugs, not to have people be frustrated, how to play the game, how the gameplay is gonna be, how the actors, how the voices are gonna be. I probably think the two games I'm still buying, like I said, with Assassin's Creed Shadows, going into Christmas before the end of this calendar year. And yes, guys, the same thing with Delta Sync. So I still want to have those two games to end the year. So it all depends. But Borderlands 4 is going to be, like I said, guys, Transformers 2. I mean, not Transformers, but Borderlands 4 is going to be awesome by the time we hit next year. So I don't know what the other games are coming out with. Well, we don't know before our very eyes. Good morning, Zoe. How are you on this belated Sunday? How are you? Make a shout out, by the way. Zayhack, good morning to you. Good morning to you, partner. Thank you for trying to shout out, guys. That's all that matters. But yeah, guys, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, patience is always going to be a virtue, guys. Not to have any problems or mistakes, as far as what can really bring anything on it. So, as long as we know what the creators are doing, as far as the Rugrats game, I mean, apparently, guys, I used to watch it, but apparently that game doesn't make sense to me, to be honest, because, I mean, you talk about people being in diapers at this point. People want to jump into golf mostly. I mean, I don't know who voiced the actors, but 9 times out of 10, Family Guy did the best one. Better than Rugrats by far. You know, you talk about watching a show back in the early 1990s to see how many seasons it's going to end up with. So I don't know how many seasons that recently had, I want to say probably 3, but I might be wrong. I won't exactly be wrong, but I'm not sure. But I do know, guys, another funny show, besides that dump, is, Zuz Duty. Now, she does not exactly take a lot of composure. But, you know, guys, it's like, I mean, she doesn't take names, and nobody can take over Zuz Duty by far. She means what she says, and she knows how to win a case over a plaintiff and win over an argument, which no one should be able to take control over any judge in any kind. At least for some. But if you guys are watching Steve Harvey, that's another thing too. I mean, Steve Harvey is funny when it comes to Family Feud, and probably, I mean, I know he's still doing the show. When it comes to anything else entertaining, as far as I know, well, we'll see. Alright guys, speaking of other stuff today, if you guys are supportive and have our strongest power built in, if you guys want to catch more NHL 24 action, between me and myself and our Canadians guys, right now, box to box guys, right now, over 9 minutes ago in the first period today, the kickoff of Sunday morning with our strongest power, we always fill guys with popularity, juice, entertainment, and energy. So if you guys want to catch more hockey on the channel every Saturday and Sunday mornings, all you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Always like and share the stream, guys. And one of them guys just knocked the goalie net or for the second or third time already. But that's not too much to really hide them, but to really think about. For instance, plus always keep that in mind. We'll never go above realization, well, above anything in reality. What all you guys need to do, guys, is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. If you guys want to catch more hockey, our strongest power's been awesome. It's been so good ever since day one. It really is. You know, ever since day one, people did not know who I was. And you know, guys, we upgraded, we evolved, and we leveled up. That's why it's been a long time for me. For our YouTube channels here today. And one of our social media. You know, guys, both our accounts are based on it, so more to resolve and more to enjoy. As much as anything else can really capture. But if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, if you guys want me to see what games I could maybe try to handle, you know, trying to see if it matches the same pits. I mean, you're talking about wanting to play a new game bad enough, or even if you guys haven't jumped to anything in reality yet. So if you guys want me to play a new game that I haven't played on the schedule, if you guys want to catch a new game that I haven't jumped into, you know, guys, with gameplay or anything else to the satisfaction, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Them guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Hammer's trying to get in, Fox trying to get in. Been over 8 minutes to go in the first period, guys. There hasn't been a lot scoring just now. Could be anything under control. And Savannah does get a good pitch, guys. Another great shot. Great shot. It's where everything comes to life. I mean, you find an opening space, guys, and you get it done. And the score is 2-0, guys. The score for me, myself, and our Canadians, it's David Surveyor. Tampa Tank, guys, for Nick Suzuki, 4 assists, and makes a good shot. Well done, guys. But other guys, with our strongest power, as I mentioned today, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. That way, when we go live, if you guys have any questions or concerns, you guys can type them in the chat. So that way, I can answer, or 591 mods can answer, and see what's really going on. And one of the goals comes back, guys. So the Blackhawks are stating the following by saying, so what? So I know, guys, it's going to be another prime burner today. I mean, if it goes into double digits again, I don't think I would be surprised at all. I mean, here's the thing, guys, me and myself and our Montreal team, what's this, me and myself and our Me and myself and our Canadians guys, for example, we were just putting on the clinic until the Maple Leafs won 11-10 last week. So we'll see what happens today. Could be some good dwells, a lot of amazing shots. We just never know what the physical will be ending up being. But remember one important thing, guys. Remember. And that is, guys, with our strongest power, with our popularity, enthusiasm, entertainment, and energy, for the most part when I'm here, the way you guys are active, and making silver sounding good, making silver not exactly petrified mostly, but doing something that really matters. At least as long as people know what kind of page we're on, and what kind of books we're opening. At least for so. But on the guys, the important thing today is love, support, and respect is the key. It's the awesome and creative. With our big number, guys, of our moderators on the channel this morning. Everything else has been a little bit up and down today. But Watch Hours has been extremely down when it comes to monetization. And you guys understand too. I mean, you guys gotta know too. We're not gonna be opening the second ops until, what do you call it, guys? Not exactly until the first of the final month this year. So we'll see how things can work out. You know, for months and months ago. I mean, we're not gonna be at the end of September of this month yet. The pace is gonna be still a virtue to begin with. So. We'll see how things can work out. Oh, Candy Warren, good morning to you, sir. Thank you for coming back in this morning. It has been exactly another month, maybe like a couple weeks since you haven't came right in for us, but thank you for standing by with us today. If our song is power, I can say we're amazing and great. I'm grateful. But that's all we need to handle, guys, in the landscape. We never know what the future is going to end up being, as long as we know exactly what it is. At least for sure. So, Mayumi, dealers, thank you for coming in also. We can say a word, understanding. And apparently, guys, the puck is a little bit having a little pinball action. Not exactly pin action, between a different sport. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. When we socialize, we make so everything is collectible. We can say we're meeting a lot of new people, making sure we're connecting with a lot of people, and making sure we can follow and share inside the streams in the chat. If you guys are only live stream on YouTube, that's a great thing. You know, guys, as a Christian, it's a God's gift. Trust me, it's a gift, and then something people can have something special beyond it. As long as we know who we are, who the people are. You know, and always guys making a name for ourselves, mostly. You know, just to see who we're like, mostly. I mean, for the half the time, maybe like normal time. I mean, you're talking about a percentage, so we'll see what happens. Whatever we have to really cover. But all we need to do, guys, is follow and share it, support it, guys. We're following channels on YouTube and on social media, and anything on the schedule today as well. And all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share it, and socialize it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Because remember how many years that's been really combined to me? You know, guys, when you guys always arrive, mostly. So, guys, you guys remember I've been on Twitter and Facebook for a little over 6 years, and been on YouTube, the mastermind itself, guys. You know, guys, for me, becoming a star with you guys, and a lot of love, and a lot of popularity, juice, and entertainment for the most part of it. And see what games I really am wanting to play. You know, just to take my time. I mean, it's not about people suing everybody else, but doing what we want that's more comfortable. Not to have any problems or anything else to take in. And one of the players, guys, by the name of Jordan Harris, he gets removed between me, myself, and our Canadians. Right now, guys, box to box. The score is 2-1 in his favor, with 5:10 to go in the first period. I will not change period, guys, for the third and final period from here on in, so everything else is going to be fine. I'm pretty much under control. But guys, remember, guys, the years I've been on YouTube, I've been on for the last 6 years now. Been on, you guys, Twitter and Facebook for those years. YouTube, 8 years combined. And my two love and I guys, over 7 years, we've been a young, romantic, entertaining, spending time couple at this point in time. But as I mentioned, guys, she recently had a dinner at Azul Tequila last night, and then going out grocery shopping. So everything else was spot on for them. Now I don't know if I'm gonna go out for supper this coming Saturday. Which you guys don't know, I'm on the new work schedule from Chief Management. I go to 11 to 4 in the morning till the evening. So as a Christian, I don't have to worry about anything else forsaken. But I'm doing an afternoon shift. But all I gotta do, guys, is 2 to 7 tomorrow. And not to have any concerns about this Thursday. And yes, guys, I am on Friday too, so a football game is not gonna be in that position. Since it's gonna be on the road. No, back to its home stadium, so I think we should be fine. Making sure we're not, not running out of ideas. Like I said, Transformers 1, I don't know. I mean, maybe. Until my two love and I get something back for our team lead management. Coming out of my two love's apartment, and I guess guys go from there. So, I mean, maybe we can still squeeze in that movie this week. But you guys understand, I get my money in the bank check on Friday, so I mean, anything can happen. At least by then. So we can keep each other up to date and have each other's backs. But alright guys, that's gonna be on social media this morning. We're gonna talk about Steam in the next 15, maybe like 18 minutes. You guys recall Borderlands? You guys remember how we talked about Borderlands stopping its box office run? And it exactly did, guys, over a month ago. Because, I mean, Gearbox still, you guys remember, Gearbox still does an awesome job. I mean, when it comes to, games like this, I mean, I want to say Gearbox does not do WWE. It's only for 2K Gaming and THQ recently, ever since exactly day one. And it really has, they do some good stuff when it comes to games, with wrestling and everything else on it. So you guys never know. So as far as anything else goes, I don't know if we'll get another Dungeons and Dragons game. I mean, a movie at this point. But also, guys, let's really take comfort not to have any lecturing or anything else wrong in between. We'll see. Well, like I said, guys, book overall was good. Like I said, it was just me and Sam. The thing about Sam, he does only work, guys, with me every Friday, Saturday, guys, every Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Not exactly Monday through Tuesday, since he honestly just relax during those weekdays every week. I don't know if he goes to school or not. You guys remember, guys, my butt's been out for 10 years, so it's like, what am I worried about, guys, if our strongest power with us? So, not much to really solve a case or investigate anything, by any means. But as far as anything else goes, I do want to talk a little bit about an actor that recently played as a cartoon character coming out of comedy and pretty much a kid's show. So I thought I would touch a little bit based on this coming out of Facebook last night, and pretty much over the, not exactly this one person did not pass away yesterday, but the one that recently played as one animal character. The one I'm talking about, guys, is the one that recently played as the Grandpa Pig, guys. You guys remember what show I'm talking about? I mean, I don't exactly watch the show. That show, guys, is Peppa Pig, by the way. And basically, this one actor that played as the one that recently played as the Grandpa over the years, apparently his butt passed away earlier this week at the age of 98. Now, I mean, you guys gotta know. I mean, you're talking about voicing a character. You're talking about voicing a grandparent, a parent, or a friend. And yes, guys, if you think about it, this actor was only like 98 years old. I do know not Alan Arkin, but he's one of the favorite actors that I've seen act over the years. You talk about get smart, and you talk about a lot of other things when it comes to acting. He was on an NCIS, and another score, guys. And the goalie was not going to be able to hold it. But nice pickup, guys. And it's all tied up at 2-2. The score, guys, was Philip Gustav. Oh, the first name, Philip. It's going to be another man's on his hands, guys. Right now, guys, it is... As of right now, guys, Blackhawks 2. Me, myself, and our Canadians 2. As in that one silver penalty between the players. Almost the end of the first period, guys. And don't remember, guys, I'm going to be looking at the other players defensively. Between the opponent teams, that me, myself, and our Canadians are taking on every time, so. That's to give everybody else a reminder. But yeah, like I said, I haven't seen Peppa Pig very much. I do know it's a group of pigs, meanwhile a couple other animals. Especially with 85 years, guys, with the Wizard of Oz in hand. No, that's sick, guys. And that movie is not exactly terrible. And nice pickup again, guys. Look at this. Look at this gonna attack, guys. What's strongest power? And the Blackhawks take the lead. So it's 3-2. Second goal tonight, guys. Number 98 for Chicago. By the name of Connor Bedford. Bedford's got something to rock and roll. And for now, guys. So in the first period, it's failed by 1. Me and myself and our Canadians, guys, only down by 1 for now. It's still the first period, trust me. But yeah, I am sadly missed. Then the one that recently played is the father figure, grandfather figure. Here's the thing, guys. You don't talk about, the one you do not talk about, besides Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig has been around for years, as far as I can tell you. But it's about a group of pigs, not exactly a werewolf or a Twilight character. But the Twilight character's never been on the show. To be honest, no. I doubt there's gonna be. The big question would be, is there gonna be a Peppa Pig live-action movie? I'm just gonna say this big and a little bit proud. I would say no, because I think the show to the movie itself, I think it would be lame. I don't think the people would get it right, and get the right people to really act mostly. It's like, what kind of pigs are they voicing as? And they know what the story is about, though. Talking about watching Borderlands. Borderlands would be a tiny bit alright. Besides watching Peppa Pig, with all due respect, but I did look at the actor's name, guys, who recently played as the grandpa figure, the most strongest power in the chat. And honestly, he was exactly 98 this week. I do know Peppa Pig was around a long time ago, and I have something to observe, you talk about watching other movies or have anything else that's more to illustrate at this point in time, but other guys, my grandpa Pig, by the way, with all due respect, guys, he passed away earlier this week at the age of 98. May his voice acting continue what the Lord can really give him, and also talk about stories. I don't know if he met Sam Jones over the years, but he was like 93 this year. We still do not know what the death issue is, or the problem, that really got him to where he was. So yeah, guys, the one that played as Grandpa Pig over the years passed away this week at the age of 98, and may God have mercy on his soul, guys, as a Christian. So, 98 years old is a very huge decade, a very long period of time. So, I do know, guys, the one that also did IG Mazzini, she's like in her 90s as well. The one that recently also, guys, played one of the characters in Addams Family, that actor's still alive and well too. He's only like 92. So, let's really think about it. So, but as far as anything else would go, everything remains the same. Work was good yesterday. I teach the carry out person how to do the bathrooms and do the trash mostly. You know, that's what makes sure everything else is spotless, and nice pickup, guys. And another player, guys, got another goal already. And the Blackhawks score another one. And the score is 4-2 in their control besides mine. Between me, myself, and our Canadians, guys. Look at this. Mr. Tony Radis. The last one name, guys, is pronounced Raddis. But not bad of a name. Next we know, guys, Raddys. So not that bad of a name. So box to box, guys. Me and myself and our Canadians, we need to start making some noise. I mean, I'm not going to be turning, guys, the third and final period, I'm not going to turn that on to pro just yet. As long as it's not being self-controlled. Or self-esteem. As far as I know. Well, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, guys, I doubt they're going to be making a Peppa Pig movie as a live action. The box office would do fine, but I don't think it's going to make enough. Trust me. Well, guys, now's the time to see what players that the Blackhawks have. I mean, you guys understand who the players I have between me and myself and our Canadians. So, guys, let me lay it out for you. The players that the Blackhawks have. Defensively, guys, the players and the goalers are pretty much the keepers. So, the skaters that Chicago has. You guys got Bedford, you have Karestev, Valesic, you have Val Valier, you have Dickinson, guys, for example. So, he's pretty much the fifth player in this lineup for the Blackhawks. You guys talking about Jones, Hall, Radis, guys, for example. With one of the goals, by the way, you guys also have Danu, Adana, Sio, Blackhall, Magna, Kocinski. Now, I can really pronounce Kocinski, no problem. Also, guys, we also have Murphy, Rysel, Foligno, Johnson, Zaitsev, and that's at the end of the players, so I don't think there's much to worry about either, or talk about in general for it. Go to the second period, guys, still on semi-pro. Remember, guys, the score is 4-2, Blackhawks over me, myself, and our Canadians for now. Let's see if everything else can get back on track between in this advantage point. But like I said, I don't know. Let's see how things can work out. As far as the other shows go, the other shows are pretty much fine. I haven't paid attention to a lot of Survivor or Deal or No Deal. I mean, Deal or No Deal has still been making millions of dollars. Way after Howie Mandel did pretty well at this point in time. Now, as far as Ryan Seacrest goes, I mean, ever since he took over as the Wheel of Fortune host, I think he's been doing a good job, as far as I can tell you. But I don't think, guys, the first ever job only, way before doing a game show, make sure everything else was blissful enough, is, sick, guys, I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, guys, as far as I know, is American Top 40. I mean, American Top 40 is still something I used to listen to when I was growing up, and I still like American Top 40, guys. With all due respect for the brothers, so, and that would be Brother Seacrest in my book. And then he still does the New Year's Eve every once a year to bring out the New Year for the most part. And yes, guys, American Idol, exactly. So, well, you at least expect it. I mean, you gotta know how to benefit a game, so, and also everybody else in return, so, well, what makes it fun? What makes it great? And who's gonna be the host? But I do know, guys, I do know Drew Carey's still doing The Price is Right. Once he's not exact, I don't think people feel ashamed of him, but he's still been doing what he wants to do. Way after the Drew Carey show, and still doing what he wants to do with his life. And, you know, guys, with the brother that he is. And yes, guys, that's pretty much something to handle. I mean, and yes, guys, you do make a lot of money you do get paydays when it comes to doing game sales. Contestants do not. As long as when people win a car or pretty much doing something fun. Or going to the Showcase Showdown. You know, guys, that's what prizes you pretty much on winning and doing something more comfortable at ease. And yes, guys, the space that we use. At least it's more comfortable than it is. It really could be, but much more to really what the fun really is. That's all I can handle. Alright, going to be Mayor, making a shout out to you, sir. How are you? Well, after a bit of a slow start, guys, and my strongest power this morning. Remember, guys, if people are not working today, I don't know if my two loves going to church this morning. Honestly, guys, we did not call each other at the end of last night. But I do know, if she does go to church, she's probably going to be hanging out with some of her family. That's to really think of it. So, it all depends. I mean, the only time we only called each other, guys, my future fiancé and I, is... I think we only talked about closer to 10 minutes. After they got done having dinner and grocery shopping before that, so. Well, we'll see. See what happens. Coming out of later on tonight, I'm going to be doing the same thing I've been doing. Not to make sure nothing stupid or above decent. Brother Leon, make a love shout out, brother. Good morning. My messenger was asking, guys, why has he not been in the chat lately, when Leon is here? I told him, I said, well, I do not want to brag you, or get your ass busy most of the time. If you're tired, or have something you want to take care of real quick, when it comes to mornings. So, you guys get the idea, or by example. A little bit tired, brother Leon, can't complain as much. But I want to say, guys, like I said, work was good yesterday. Thank goodness I'm off today. That's all I can prepare. Alright, guys, as far as anything else goes. Alright, guys, what you guys need to do, if you guys have a gaming account, if you guys have your stuff in an account, if you guys want to play any games or pre-order anything, so guys, head over to Steam today. Make a game account and head over to Steam. And yes, guys, you guys are going to be loving what I have to say. Head over to Steam.com, guys. Make a gaming account and make a voice be heard. And yes, guys, go to Steam.com and buy something. If you guys are going after new games, going after old games, something special. Or if you guys want to get bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can buy any games you want. But like I said, guys, make a game account first and buy something. Take your time. Don't get yourself frisky. Don't exactly go insane if that game's not there. There's a lot of games you guys can think about. You know, there's a lot of publishers, a lot of game companies that make it happen. Even if you guys want to have a game code, I mean, there's always good ways to really do something with Rocket League and getting bucks for Fortnite. When you guys get an opportunity, or get yourself an opportunity or a chance. Maybe you guys are getting the new Star Wars Outlaws. Maybe you guys are going after, maybe you guys are going after Baldur's Gate 3. Both of those games that I just said, guys, both of those games are really good. I'm telling you. They really are. They do not sound decent. They do not exactly sound bad. But one of the two games, guys, is recently a former Game of the Year. Baldur's Gate 3 is. If you guys are playing the new College Football 25. College football, guys, is on the way right now. I've always been an Ohio State fan, but Michigan is always... I mean, Michigan, guys, always sucks, I'm telling you. If you guys talk about a high school football team that's got a win-loss record that's worse, I mean, that means, guys, they're not as great as they were. And pretty much repeat every year. I mean, I'm always a Tiger, thanks to my future fiancé. Brain wants the crap out of me since we got back together. You guys remember that. So, there is no point of issuing a request, guys, to come back. Trust me. But yeah, guys, head over to Steam today and buy something. If you guys are going after Man 25 this year, Oh, you missed SmackDown this past Friday? I mean, well, I've always thought SmackDown this past Friday was an alright show. But do you recall, Brother Leon, that, and you guys in the chat, that the show itself, SmackDown on the USA Network, is basically going to 3 hours? And from what I've heard, guys, Netflix is bringing, by the time WWE Raw gets back, guys, it starts, recently going to Netflix after the end of this year, for example. They aren't thinking about bringing it back to 3 hours. But SmackDown is going to stay right where it's at. 2 to 3 hours. I mean, the 3 hours won't be until the beginning of October by then. The next couple weeks from now. Oh no, guys, almost exactly 9 days from now. From this coming Friday. Nice pickup, guys. And one of the players, guys, does get a comeback. Nice comeback, guys. Canning Dial gets a goal for me, myself, and our Canadians. Kane's like, not so fast. I got something to say with my puck. Put down the puck and make itself be known. Yeah, guys. If you guys are looking for any games for Steam, the GameStop, listen, guys, I haven't been in the damn GameStop in a while. I will not trade in Assassin's Creed Mirage yet. Even though it may be slowed down the stamp price between trade and value for the console, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be. I mean, that game will always have a break. I'll be trading in that game, I think, soon, but I don't know exactly when. Hopefully soon, maybe like around later. But yeah, guys, we'll see what happens. We'll see how things can work out. I mean, I haven't looked at the trade in value lately since the last time I looked at the price. You know, guys, the trade in or the cast itself for Assassin's Creed Mirage. But guys, understand, I honestly have had that game ever since Christmas last year. So I don't think that explains why. But I just need a huge amount of break. And like I said, I might still want to trade that game in soon. Hopefully before Christmas time. It all depends. Like I said, guys, patience is always a virtue. Well, real quick, guys, remember, head over to Steam after you make a game account and buy something. If you guys are going after Assassin's Creed Shadows, you guys can pre-order that too. If you're going after the new Pro Strategy football game, now if you guys are 2025 version, now shout out to El Red Sox fan. You guys can buy the new version of that one, or any game you really want the most, or anytime you want. So guys, if you're in the you guys are in the sports, music, and RPGs, you guys remember what my only current name is? Me, guys, that's King of the World. And yes, guys, what's the other nickname? The Final Boss, by the way. Not compared to Dwayne Johnson, but, you know, only keeping the same name repeatedly. So, you guys remember my name? My only name, guys, on Steam is Zach Dawson 93. Or Zandy 93 if you want. If you guys have nothing, you have nothing willing to lose. Alright, guys, Leon in the chat says, do we know when 052 is going to WWE? I think it's still doing Japanese. I think it's still doing Japan stuff. But I'm not sure if you've heard also, guys, and also you, Brother Leon. 9 times out of 10, the Lucha Bros are coming to WWE very shortly. If I had to guess when they are debuting, maybe before Royal Rumble this year, maybe towards Bad Blood, I'm not sure. But I want to say, guys, the Lucha Bros are former AEW Tag Team Champions over the years, or World Tag Team Champions coming out of All Elite Wrestling. I know they also were in TNA. No, guys, Impact over the years. I mean, the only two that are filled with, between the Lucha Bros, you talk about Phoenix, and yes, guys, Pentagon Jr. I mean, Pentagon is a former... Yeah, Pentagon Jr., yes. Ray Phoenix ain't too bad of a luchador either. I mean, talk about other luchador people coming out of New Japan recently, before going to WWE, for example. Who was the very first one? Vying against, guys, the very first one was Eddie Guerrero. May God have mercy on his soul. And then you guys had Rey Mysterio. That's what I say, guys. WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, for example. And another good puck set, guys. This one belongs to Tyler Johnson for the Blackhawks. Holy cow. Well, it's gonna be ugly and crazy, guys, when it comes to scoring. But yeah, guys, here's the thing, guys. I've been on Steam for over 3 years. I haven't bought another new game in a while. I mean, if I get a new game on Steam, it'll probably be something special. Maybe just something good going into Christmas by then. So, I haven't bought a game since baseball earlier this year. Brother Christmas. Bam, 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 bam. Making a love shout out to you, Chris Mel. How are you, my brother? But other than that, guys, it all depends. If our song is power, if it's got an answer. Nice pickup again, guys. Tyler Johnson again. He gets another goal already. Well, it's going to be a hard time, guys, for me, myself, and our Canadians right now to catch up with the Blackhawks. It's going to be a hard time, guys. Tyler Johnson gets a huge momentum build. He's got his Blackhawks over me, myself, and our Canadians big enough, between 2 goals already. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, it's only 11:21 to go in the second period. And apparently one of them has a mountain to climb. But I got STEAMCIFTCA. That's what, guys, CARD. You guys know what the amounts are. So guys, if you're into RPGs, for example, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us, Going After It Takes Two, Baldur's Gate 3. I did hear some. You guys remember I did hear something about Kingdom Hearts 4 earlier this week. So basically, well, apparently, guys, it all depends on Sakaguchi. I do know Kingdom Hearts 4 has not had any word yet. And when we're getting that trailer. I mean, you guys remember I voiced that. I only voiced that damn opinion. I mean, I told you guys before Strongest Power. I think this past Thursday. I'm telling you, and I don't think that game is not going to be coming out till next year. You know, if we do get a trailer before the end of this 2024 this year or not. Well, you know, guys, GTA 6 apparently will not have a damn thing to worry about, because that game is still going to win if it starts arriving in the next 2 years from now. So we don't have to worry mostly about that right now. Trust me. But Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be, if they make it still perfect enough, maybe we can still get that one last trailer this year. It all depends. I mean, we're going to make sure if it's right from wrong, or we're pretty sure it's going to be fine without a doubt. So, guys, we want to make sure a game is perfect. We want to make sure it's good enough. It erases the bugs, it gets away from stuff. To make sure the game is not exactly terrible. We want every game, guys. Every year it's the best year for gaming. Nintendo does a sweet job with their games. And a comeback suck, guys. Talk about Billy the Kid. Look at this, guys. A goal for me, myself, and our Canadians. This player unlocked not so fast. And the player that scored, guys, was Zara. I'm trying to get the pronunciation, guys. Zara Kolowski. Zara Kolowski, guys, gets the goal. And his goal is 6-4. Anything can still happen. Our Canadians, we only trailed the Blackhawks, guys, 6-4. I mean, it was 11-10 from last week. I don't know what's going to happen in between, though. Well, guys, New Hawk is going to come right in. We give reality check. Does not get the right target. But yeah, guys, RPGs. If you guys are looking to jump into... if you guys are going into any game you want, anytime you want, any fun... what do you call it, guys? Anything you guys can really have a lot of fun, entertainment, popularity, guys. And yes, guys, exploration for a game, and I have a lot of leveling up to do. I've always been a huge, I've always been a huge RPG fan, guys, since I was a kid. I'm badass when it comes to those games. I don't know about Dragon Quest 12 yet. Maybe this year's Game Awards. I don't know. I mean, time's gonna be a virtue. If anything else, it's gonna be flying or have something to, you know, guys, no problems to really jump in completely right now, so. Okay, so guys, it's gonna be time as a virtue and patience. All I'm gonna say is, guys, patience is what we're gonna be looking at as of right now, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's gonna be, we got plenty of time before we see exactly what we want to do between the game and before it. Like I said, guys, between RPGs. Dragon Quest 12, like I said, guys, Dragon Quest 12, I have no clue what the butts are doing. At least as far as I can tell you right now, so we'll see what happens. There's gonna be plenty of time for them to get something together, get something to plan. But oh, guys, speaking of other stuff, it's when we talking about baseball today, guys. If you guys are into baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are into football, you guys can try out the new Madden, the new Madden football game this year. It does have the brother himself, guys. Christian McCaffrey, guys, from the 49ers. Not exactly with a candy bar or anything from a blimp, from anything else in between, so you guys can play any sports games you want, at no extra cost. I do want to jump into baseball real quick, though. Now, the losses come right in, and the, between the offense and defensively, between baseball teams and baseball players, and the managers, mostly. So basically, guys, I did Game 3 of my 1977 White Sox campaign, as we speak. And honestly, nah, it was not exactly good between most of them. You know, guys, not exactly going black and white, but much more colorful. As far as I can really thinking something out of the book. But thinking something with no problems, but taking one page at a time for it. So, I do know, guys, the game itself was alright. But apparently, guys, the game was only like 5-4. So guys, it was me, myself, and our White Sox. We were taking on the last game of a 3-game opening series in my 1977 Chicago campaign. So the final score, guys, was the Blue Jays at the home stadium that me and myself and our White Sox were taking on. As far as I can tell you, and honestly, the final score, guys, was Blue Jays 5, me and myself and our White Sox 4. So we start 0-3 in the first 3 games. But the next game on the schedule, guys, it's gonna be me, myself, and our White Sox. We're about to battle, guys, the Boston Red Sox. So that's probably gonna be maybe sometime this Friday. I do know I'm gonna be watching the game in my 1977 White Sox campaign. It's probably going to be two incredible teams. I haven't done, I was going to get the team lineups for those 2 teams that me and myself and our White Sox will be watching. I mean, we're not 0-3 right now, so apparently, guys, I lost all 3 games between me and myself and our White Sox. At the Blue Jays, the final score, guys, between the 3 games that me and myself and our White Sox lost, and in the opening day that we took on with the Blue Jays, the scores, guys, were 6-5, 6-2, and coming out of Friday here today, guys, a couple of days ago, 5-4. So both of the games were not too bad, especially one of the players, guys, that's got the last name Soderholm or Order. So that's all we can take in. But guys, I haven't gone back to Digital Diamond Baseball lately. I don't know if it's going to come out of this Friday's Money in the Bank check or not. I mean, if I do get the new version, it's pretty much a former version. I mean, I might or might not. That way, I can get to that new version. I feel like I want to play a new baseball game, guys, on my PC down the road. You know, guys, if we want to not exactly go brainless or go crazy or insane, you know, I do want to jump in a little bit though. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe we can find something new. Never have something old for a change, but have something to handle and begin with. So, we'll see. But as long as we can really handle it otherwise, I think we're still going to be just fine. And doing something that's more comfortable. Remember, guys, any sports game we play, or the way I play stuff, or the way you guys can look at it, it's always the best suit for gaming. It always is. It always has something with a what do you call, guys, a chapter in it, a story in it. I guess, guys, a fairy tale. That's all it can really take. And yet, alright, guys, that's the video on the scene this morning. My name. Remember, guys, my name is ZachDawson93. Don't forget to pre-order any games, guys. Remember, head over to Steam, make a game account, and always, guys, buy something. Don't forget to pre-order the new Assassin's Creed Shadows this year, guys, in the chat. If our strongest power to build in and solve. And also, guys, go after the new Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Delta Snake Eater is not going to be terrible. Konami does do a fine job with the way they can pretty much handle and bring something with luck, but not exactly never being afraid, guys, or fearing. So, there's a lot to really take out of it, guys. Trust me. And with the old guys, and then with the new. I'm telling you. There's a lot of games you guys can really buy, and a lot of anything. So you guys think of a name on your gaming account, and also have in-store purchases. With our strongest power, with our popularity, guys, entertainment, and energy. And yes, guys, psychology, phrenology, mythology. It's all it can really respond towards it. Good morning, Lucy Warren. Make a love shout out. What's up, OFW Mex? How are you, sir? Hooked on a feeling, but a strong complication. It's September today. Well, guys, remember the important thing, guys. Remember, love, support, and respect is the key. Being awesome and creative, guys, with our strongest power. Having our voices be sown, or names be sown in the chat. Brother Leon's still in the chat, I believe. As long as he's not sleeping or thinking or singing a song, guys. By saying the following, guys. Hey ho, what's my medication? I mean, that's from Royal Bliss, guys, back in the early 2020. The reason we had a new album, I mean a former album with the medication track. And yes, guys, that medication hit single. I mean, compared to Breaking Benjamin and Lucy Sturm, I mean Lazy Sturm, coming out of Flyleaf, which Flyleaf is an awesome group with a female leading singer. Now Linkin Park, by the way, I mean, it's not the same with Chester Bennington, but the other singer coming out of Dead Sarah, she's a little extra badass as far as I know. Linkin Park guys, they do have a new album coming out. With the head single, guys, Emptiness Machine, which that single is really good. That's all I'm gonna say right now. I haven't had a music album in years. That's all I'm going to say, without any projection. But alright, guys. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Remember, like and share the stream, meet and greet, guys. Like and share the stream, socialize, follow and share it, and meet and greet, guys, when we can. And let me tell you guys something about my channel right now. My WH has still been beyond terrible, never been going up, ever since there hasn't been another stupid thing going on, or to have anything else to change it. But let me guys tell you my totals. OFW, I don't know if you can help me with WH. Like I said, guys, WH is very important. Same with likes, views, and followers. I mean, followers, we don't have to worry about that right now. Followers have been doing so good today. They've been doing absolutely great. But I do want more W8s though. Same with views and some other stuff. But today, guys, my total today, I'm going to start with views. I'm at 7,800 with them on the left side, and then number 2, guys, on the right side. My W8s, guys, I'm only in a terrible number. I talk about a number, guys, for W8s mostly. I am at 113. So OFW, can you help me with my W8s? You guys recall, W8s is very expensive right now. 2 months expand, 2 months to really relate. Trust me. But the best way to really do it, you guys can watch my playlist when you guys get the time. It's not that hard to really do something to increase our watch hours. Watch hours, guys, equals with watch time. So, that's only been a down to the stretch order that I've got on my channel, on the channel right now, so it's been going much more down and down. So yeah, that's been the only thing that's been dropping, mostly. People are not paying a lot of attention. People are not increasing my W8s very much. Like I said, guys, it's pretty much damn expensive, trust me. But it just needs a lot of help. That's what it needs. For the most part of it. But alright, guys, so remember, guys, like and share the stream. And thank you so much for having me share my totals. So guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, socialize it, and meet and greet. And if you guys want to help out my W8s on the channel today, we are always filled, guys. We are filled with popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy, with so much extra to handle. So all we need to do, guys, if you guys do not have an admin system, I repeat, if you guys really do not, you guys can watch my playlist when you get the time. Look out my YouTube name, guys, on the channel, and watch my playlist if you can. If you guys know how to boost W8s or not. But all we need to do, guys, what do we only do, guys, for example? They have our names be heard, and our voices sound good. All we need to do, guys, is we watch that video in full. We socialize it, guys. We handle it. So, guys, watch that video in full. Watch the videos in full, guys. Socialize it. Like and share the stream. Follow and share it. With our social media. With our YouTube accounts, guys, for example. And yes, guys, our podcast services. All around our channels. Like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And so much more. Lala's Vinci has not, she has not been jumping the chat as much. I do know she's been, not exactly high wire. Or pretty much not having a bad taste, mostly. Or it's not going to be able to start from there. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this article, guys, that I was researching earlier this week. Now, guys, my last stream was Thursday. You guys recall. And plus today, guys, it is also National Batman Day, so happy birthday, Batman. Thank you so much for what you do. Community of actors that did incredibly well. And made Batman, guys, look like a martial arts hero badass, mostly. Guys, the first one to only ever do it is Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, and Kristen Bale. Nice suck, guys. Dvorak. Kristen Dvorak, guys, between me, myself, and our Canadians. Dvorak, guys, he's got a message in his back pocket. Talk about taking it off lane. Alright, guys, I need a boost for my... Give me 1 second, guys, and... There we go, guys. Yeah, guys, allow me to introduce today's date. Today, guys, it is September 22nd, 2024. Not counting millions and millions if you're the Riddler or Two-Face. Tommy Lee Jones, and yes, guys, Mr. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, guys, will be in the third Sonic at the end of this year, so we'll see how that movie's going to go. It may or may not be the last Sonic with John Sports by then, so... Even though Jim Carrey is getting up in age, so... We'll see what happens. We never know. Okay, guys, we're gonna jump into in-gaming news in just a minute. I haven't looked at a lot of articles the last couple of days. Like I said, guys, I've been relaxing and I've been working for a majority of the time. So, alright, guys, let's see what we can handle today. So guys, with our strongest power this morning, remember, we are always filled every time. We're always filled with our channels, with popularity, juice, entertainment, and energy. Most likely, always. Trust me. OFW, can you help me with the channel today? I mean, followers do not need an increase right now. I've got a couple other people that's doing that for me. With my strongest power, with our 591 mods, coming out of a YouTube channel towards mine. At least for now. Well, guys, Harvey Pinard hasn't scored anything in a while, but almost had an opportunity. Or, like I said, guys, where's my medication? Alright, guys, we're gonna begin with Robert Pattinson's Batman. So it does state the following, guys. With our strongest power today, why is Batman suddenly MIA in Gotham City? Why isn't Robert Pattinson's Batman in the Penguin? Well, I do know, guys, the Penguin, well, I do know Penguin and Batman, they go way back. So Batman is, the reason why Batman is not in the Penguin series is because, well, they don't want to have something be burned or have something, you know, to really scrape out of the story. You know, I mean, both of these two do each other very well. Well, guys, after 2, Blackhawk 6, me and myself and our Canadians 5. Now it's time, guys. We're gonna be jumping, time for the third and final period. It's gonna, you guys remember what I turn on? I will be turning on, what do you call it? Pro this time. There we go, guys. I mean, it's a tight game so far. But me and myself and our Canadians, we haven't got a win yet. But we'll see what happens today. I'm not gonna say much, but I want to say, guys, my 211 ever since we watched Batman with Robert Pattinson, I mean, he was pretty much more dark and gothic. Not compared how my 211 I watched the second Beetlejuice this year. I do know Beetlejuice was exactly the better one besides number 2, at least for sure. I mean, you don't worry about watching Austin Powers. I mean, Austin Powers is not exactly dark. The brother himself and also Dr. Evil, both of them going way back as rivals. You know, you talk about a main character not willing to die or sacrifice his or her life, or doing something in between. Chuck Norris was not in, he was not exactly in any of the Austin Powers movies. The only rumoring, guys, that could still be one more Austin Powers movie with Mike Myers. He's still gonna be doing the Fed Spec movie by next year, and then Eddie Murphy's gonna be doing his own Donkey standalone movie. That'll be Eddie Murphy, by the way. So that's gonna be something to think about by then. So I don't know. I mean, not until we get to next year, guys. For the brother at this point. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of time after this year, and then whatever they want to try to handle and deal with, depending how much money they want to cooperate with. Well, I guess right now it's gonna be a power play for me, myself, and our Canadians. I'm looking to get something going for me, myself, and our Canadians completely. I mean, now's the time, guys, to step on the throat for a bit. If anything else can come right then. Alright, guys, as far as the next article goes, for our strongest power, remember, guys, our popularity is good, along with our energy, entertainment, and juice. Alright, guys, so far, Deadpool and Wolverine will be joining forces in a Marvel comic book series. That's according to Zeth Sneeden today. So apparently, guys, the Merc with the mouth or Al Canalhead are teaming up again. So I did look at the total yesterday. I mean, talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie itself, the total right now, guys, coming out of this weekend right now. It is at 1 point, guys, $308 billion. So the movie itself has been so good. I mean, the reason, like I said, my Musketeer is never going to be watching it. If it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD, coming up soon. I mean, I would have liked to watch it this year, but something else painfully happened between one person to another. But like I said, I'm not going to jump into that, trust me. But the movie itself has been really good. You know, between its reviews, and, I mean, talking about having a solid movie, like that, for example. I mean, people thought Deadpool and Wolverine, without a shadow of a doubt, did very well. I mean, they did exactly pretty well. They really did. So yeah, that's exactly the total right now. I mean, overall, the movie itself is so good, with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman knocking the crap out of each other. And yes, guys, Jennifer Garner as well, returning as Carmen Electra. And also having hero cameos, especially Wesley Snipes with Wade and the other actors back, the other heroes back then. Between, I mean, talking about DC having a crossover with Marvel and Deadpool and Wolverine, so that explains it right there. I'm telling you, that explains it mostly. So will there be another Deadpool movie? I don't think Ryan Reynolds has mentioned any of that yet. Or even if Hugh Jackman wants to reunite or not. I mean, Hugh Jackman, I don't know what his acting is going to be leaning towards just yet for the remainder of this year. I mean, like I said, Deadpool and Wolverine has been exciting for people to watch. So I have no clue yet between on the two brothers at this point. I mean, it's going to come a time. At least by then, always for sure. But it'll be a good thing, guys, for them to really join forces. So that's going to be interesting. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next one. Guys, every year is the best year for gaming, for as long as power included. With our popularity, guys, entertainment, and energy. And people are knocking on the door for the puck. I think we all, I mean, guys, you control a player, the player's a hockey team, you want to get the most goals out of it. Not exactly having to play football and get a touchdown or a field goal and take the points. And if you look at it otherwise. Well, guys, it's still 6-5 right now. It's still a little bit close than last week. And it really is, trust me. Everybody looking to get some bragging rights. Maybe get some to persuade. And some, apparently, guess one of them is a little bit not exactly misleading, or to anything in between. Yeah, guys. Today, guys, the chat's been a little bit. I mean, we're off to a little more of a slow start today. If you guys are going to church, working today, or doing whatever. I mean, it doesn't really stop anyone else. Nobody has their own thing, but everybody's got everything to free up a space on something. Whatever matters. Okay, so Lopsky looking to get a shot, and does not get enough room. Well, guys, I do want to give you guys something right now, for our strongest power. Hold on, I have a text message right about now. Brother Leon, I'm not sure if you're still in the chat. My true love is getting ready for church this morning. Ever since I sent her a notification today. But no worries. No worries at this point in time. I just thought I would bring to you guys' attention. But no worries. Alright, guys, I do want to present another game, though, for our strongest power this morning. And it's a game called Everspace 2. You guys check out the, now Everspace 2, they are exactly having something of a trail for downloadable content. Nice shot, guys. Nice shot. That's why I say, guys, what a shot. Philip Karasev gets another goal and gets an assist, guys, by Josh Allen for the Blackhawks. Score is 7-5, guys. Look at this. gets a little bit of an opportunity, gets a little more to really not be alone or not be, slugging its shoulders out. But gets something more brilliant. No, Everspace 2 guys, defeat some Dreadnought and Mysterious Leviathan. They do mostly enter the good fold. I never played this kind of game, to be honest with you guys in the chat, but I do wanna. I don't think anything else is ripped off script. I do know World of Warcraft has a lot of DLCs. Call of Duty may have a little bit when it comes to having new maps, new mods. And yes, guys, views and beliefs. Most of the games that comes out of Sony, and that also comes out of Microsoft, Nintendo, maybe Squeenix somewhere. They know what. Fans want to know what DLCs they want, but only the creators themselves that can do that. Trust me. Not even when it comes to Star Wars. Star Wars does have a new game, guys. It's called A Galaxy Far, Far Away, or whatever they. I don't know what the new Star Wars game is, but I do know it's not Outlaws. But the new DLC for Lego Star Wars, exactly. So, I know what the game is. You guys got the element of surprise for that game, for some of the time, at least. But it all depends how much can really balance. It's got plenty enough as it is. But remember, guys, we're also going to be looking at the new the first Dr. Jones game called The Great Circle in December. Whereas I have forgotten about that either, guys. That game should be fine. And another shot, guys, by the Blackhawks. Chicago's really burning up myself, and our Canadians right now. Blackwell, guys, goes to Colin Blackwell. Mr. Blackwell gets an opportunity. And the lead is up to 3. Holy cow, guys. I'm going to semi-pro every first 2 periods, and pro in the third and final period. Holy cow. You gotta know how they score good, guys, if you're looking to get yourselves an opportunity. That's all it can take. So yeah, guys, that's the game. That's the game, guys. Everspace 2 is exactly again a DLC. DLC, guys, would also mean the same thing as a mod, mostly. But it all whatever it could be. It's maybe answer. Alright, guys, as far as the next thing goes, you guys can check out the next game, guys, with our strongest power today. Launching on November 7th, PS4, and yes, guys, PS4 on the Switch and probably Xbox as well. That game, guys, it's called River City Saga 3 Kingdoms Next. They do have the official game introduction trailer this morning that I'm about to bring up a little bit, talk a little bit about this morning to see what that game is all about. I haven't played. Now here's the thing, guys. Fire Emblem, I haven't played that in a long time. Coming out of a Nintendo mod, or pretty much a DS mod after a long time, or after a while at least. Yeah, guys. Fire Emblem's been around with Nintendo for a while, and it really has. Well, I guess power play for me, myself, and our Canadians. Apparently, a team needs to start marking right now. Needs to get an opportunity to brace itself already. So yeah, guys, the video today is a little over 3 minutes of our popularities. Yeah, guys, our popularity, juice, entertainment, and energy of our strongest power today. But yeah, guys, the game itself is called River City Saga 3 Kingdoms Next. I don't think Capcom has made an RPG. However, they have Breath of Fire 3. Now, Breath of Fire 3, that one's also an interesting game too. I was almost about to beat that game over the years, back when I recently put it on my phone, compared to Wild Arms and other games like that, for example. So it pretty much makes something worth standing tall, makes something more brilliant. at least. Well, guys, somebody needs to get a goal right now. Well, guys, Suzuki, the center of Suzuki is going to come right in. Does not get the opportunity. Well, guys, if you're on the power play level, if you're looking to get a goal, now's the time to get something started for yourself. At least do something that people can jump in a little bit. As long as you don't bring the people down. Whatever it could be, if necessary. But I will say, guys, the game itself, I don't think the game is going to be weird. I mean, I want to say, if you talk about playing Dragon Quest, you talk about playing Assassin's Creed, those games are not beyond terrible. I mean, really, they're not. It's just, I mean, they're really soothing. They're really special if you have some of the impact on it. But let me go ahead and jump into River City Saga, guys. It's not compared to Dragon Ball Z. That's all I'm gonna really add up to this point. But the game itself, guys, it's called River City Saga, Twin Kingdoms Next. It is a 2D action game, guys, beat 'em up, platformer RPG today. And it does state the following. I'll tell you guys in a minute, after everything is prepared. So the game itself, guys, you get to have an exciting story. About this one game that I'm looking at. Hold on, guys, let me jump in the system for a minute. And apparently, guys, the goal does not want to meet the eyes. Absolutely not, guys. Give me 1 minute. Well, guys, with our strongest power, give me 1 minute. I do want to jump in to Coat of Paint. Make it so it's understandable to the status, and also in the tall order. I mean, you guys talk about doing something differently on it. Whatever it could be, can all be the same, could be under, repeat. That's Blackwell looking to not give a puck to one of the players right now. Maybe Anderson. Anderson does lose a little bit of, you know, pretty much target aiming. But alright, guys, let me jump into this game real quick. So guys, the game itself, River City Saga, Twin Kingdoms Next. It does state the following. It's coming out of Arc System Works today, guys. The players will experience 6 story chapters today. I mean, for the game itself, completely. That is filled with 100 River City characters and the comedic twists, spanning from the Battle of Red Cliffs to the climax of Three Kingdoms. I mean, you know how Super Mario Bros. Guys had one kingdom? They only have one kingdom. And that is exactly the Mushroom Kingdom, where Princess Peach and also the town itself trying to stop Bowser for what he's doing. I mean, coming out of a Mario movie or an animated series of Super Mario Bros. Somewhere. So that's exactly it, at least. But you guys also jump into a battle of Wu's Hang Plains. So the game itself, guys, will be launching. The game is called, guys, River City Saga. That game will be launching on November 7th. So PS4, guys, the Switch, and probably on Steam. I don't know if it's going to be on the Xbox Series or not. I mean, I don't think Xbox would try to trigger. I mean, probably not. Whatever they really gotta do. You know, Xbox has got enough RPGs for a long time. And, yes guys, yes they do. Yes they do, trust me. They got enough to really, not exactly worth bragging or do something emotional. Or doing something more confident and make it awesome the way it is. So yeah guys, the game itself, it's not releasing on Xbox, as far as I know, but only on Steam. Think of the game, guys. It's called River City Saga, not one kingdom. You're talking about 3 kingdoms, to stand and deliver. So, so yeah, I mean, I think the game itself's gonna do well by the time we reach November. Whatever they want to try to think about, for instance, to do something more calm and collective. I mean, talking about something worth experiencing with a new RPG. as it is. I'm not going to jump into the Halloween Lego sets, but Halloween is approaching already. Coming out of this, you guys, are 224 already. So that's something to think about. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get one of this one goalies as one of the players' attention. Right now, guys, it's only 8-5 right now. And the score, guys, it is the Blackhawks 8, and myself and our Canadians 5. Now, if one team does not get something quick, one team is going to be out of reach. I'm putting an end to this. I mean, you gotta win to score badly, not to give anyone else an advantage. But doing something you really want to get back to handling, though. Depending who wants it more, guys. Trust me. Who wants it the most? Yeah, guys, my love is not coming in the chat this morning, as I mentioned already. She's going to church, as I mentioned. So, no worries. I mean, church is the best way as Christian. It's with Christianity. Towards anything on it. I don't think there's a lot of top stories to talk about today. As far as I can recall, or not exactly worth portraying. Nice suck, guys. Nice goal. Navarek does get a greeting card. And dials up the phone and says, I got a goal. The team is not gonna be out of the system. So the score is now 8-6, guys. Me and myself and our Canadians, we're trying to get back to answering right now. 0-2 by 2, guys, by the Blackhawks. Has something to think about and also bring in. I do want to mention one last article for today, guys. For gaming news this morning. For popularity, guys, entertainment, news, and energy. And what's strongest power included on. So the other thing I do want to mention a little bit about today is the PS5 30th anniversary. Apparently, guys, PlayStation's been around since 1994, and that's what faith steps in completely. So, the PS5 does have its 30. It has been 30 years, guys, since the PS1, since that set's been out. If you talked about it, but apparently, guys, they have a new PS1 style, and the Blackhawks strike back, guys, with a goal of its own. I don't know how to pronounce his A name. Andreas Adzandazel. Adzandazel, guys, of the last name to the first name, and a nice goal in return. It's now 9-6, guys. Blackhawks over me, myself, and our Canadians. A good way to strike back. Not too bad. So that's something to look at, guys. They've got the questions involving pretty much no problems with discipline. Involving the PS5 style. They do have the PS1 style compared to the PS5 this year. Okay, so guys, $700 for the PS5 Pro. All I'm gonna say is it's still a wasted amount of money. You know, when it comes, if you guys are getting paid checks from towards your bank account, or you know, getting a lot of tax returns. Well, guys, it's not worth a lot of money for a lot of people right now. And I did mention that I doubt Black Friday is going to be lowering it that long. So, guys, like I said, I don't think the PS5 Pro is going to be lowered by the time Black Friday hits. So, to be honest, no. But, you know, guys, if it stays at $700, my ass ain't buying it. But I probably will get the PS6 in the next number of years. And I don't think I'm gonna trust much people. I mean, not as much with, I mean, a little more with you guys in the chat about me getting the PS6 and whatever happens with my PS5 down the road. I still have a 7-year option if I wanna break that record. So I don't know, maybe not. But I mean, I'm the only one that gets the option with you guys. And my two live the same way at the same time. So I mean, we still got years to go, but not right now. I mean, someday maybe, but not now. So that's an interesting topic, guys. the PS5 30-year anniversary today. It basically has the PS1 style system coming out of Sony right now, so you guys can check it out when you guys get an opportunity or wanting to research it at a time. But not too bad to really look at it, guys. Trust me. It doesn't take much. And another goal, guys, for Lesic. Another nice pickup, guys. I think it's going to be all but over, guys, for me, myself, and our Canadians already. Blackhawks extend the lead to 4. Oh my goodness. Yeah, guys, it's going to be out of reach right now. It really is. A team cannot take advantage. The players cannot take much out of their energy, and a lot of aiming already. I mean, a player just needs to stop and think. People from Imelda, thank you guys so much for doing this for us. And continue what we do of our strongest power. Our subs, guys, has been really good on the channel. It's now 10-6, guys. Me, myself, and our Canadians, guys. We need to start scoring right now. Pearson will get the ball, and does not get a miracle. But not much to really take care of. But other guys, my true love is at church this morning. I might go to her place tonight, since like I said, they went grocery shopping after dinner yesterday. You guys have been to Zero Tequila, but I haven't been to that. I haven't been to that in a while. But I do know they do have the best food, not compared to McDonald's, Wendy's, or I still go to my Subway family every time. The reason why I don't go across the other locations is because of the exercise, mostly. I don't usually get picked up, but I don't exactly get pickups between the other locations. I mean, you talk about just staying in one place. You want to stay right where you're at. I mean, I'm from now on. I always stay where I'm at for the most part. So, not exactly the first time or the last time. So, I haven't been to McDonald's, Wendy's in a while. Dunkin' Donuts, not very much as I used to. So, most importantly, no. But I used to hang out a lot of that, most of it all the time. Until one person stuck her nose in her business at this point, so. But like I said, it's a long story. I did voice messages, voiced my opinion, and told her what I thought. And it was not my musketeer, guys. Honestly, no. It was somebody else that I probably will not name. So, you guys get the idea. You want to hang out somewhere, you want to stay right where you're at, and focus on what you're doing. That's all that matters. So, but nothing else would really comprehend. Or not as much as I would like. So, it's gonna be fine. And with the old guys and end with the new. So I might stop by on my 2 left tonight, and then, you guys understand I go back to work tomorrow. I mean, mostly tomorrow morning, guys. Wait a minute, what is tomorrow? Monday. And then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. You guys want Final Fantasy XII Zodiac games? It's coming Tuesday mornings. We're now in 40+. So remember, guys, based on the schedule, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe Monday morning tomorrow, guys, of our strongest power. I can try to maybe get an episode of The Legend of Dragoon this week. It's average 3 to 4 days a week, but I haven't bought any time for a couple weeks. I mean, during Assassin's Creed Mirage's releasing. So, I want to try to get some time tomorrow. If I get an opportunity, I'll get a chance. I mean, it may or may not get a guarantee, guys, to have any continuation. But I'm gonna have plenty of time to do that. Trust me. Even though it's been a while, guys, I haven't done one new episode in the chat. But I mean, that's why I've been busy with work. I've been busy with my musketeer. Been relaxing. Been taking time for myself. and you guys with me, and my Musketeer with me, mostly. That's why I haven't got to anything on top of that yet. I think it's probably soon, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I do want to, like I said, I do want to buy some time to get something involved with the Legend Dragoon. You know, towards the end of this year. Before I get Assassin's Creed Shadows. And hopefully towards Metal Solid Delta Snake Eater. Those games are going to be not exactly petrified. Those games are going to be interesting. But by the time we hit Borderlands 4 next year, guys, that game will be the bomb. The game itself is going to be great. Even though the movie itself, this year, guys, looked like trash, that does not mean the game and franchise is terrible. That's all I'm going to say involving it right now. But you guys understand what I'm aiming for, or what we're looking at. So, you know, does it have suggestions or pretty much anything else we can bring in towards the table? That's all that matters. That'll make it definitely with something special. I mean, that's the only few things I will bring right off the bat. I haven't been to church in a while. No one's ever asked me in quite some time. But my true love and I, guys, until we get married in the future, which we most likely will, we're gonna stop by church as much as we can on the weekends. You know, guys, go have a place of our own, get our stuff together, and have everything in the balance. So yeah, why not, guys? But y'all gonna buy some time this week. All I have to work, guys, is tomorrow, and then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. And guess because I'm off Friday. So Transformers 1, I don't know, but guys, I get my next Money in the Bank check this Friday. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go and bring this up really fast. I will probably have a Google Play card as well, and have my withdrawal ready by then. So, like I said, I don't know about Transformers 1. I want to say maybe GameStop, but I mean, you know, guys, if I request GameStop, I might trade in. I would probably trade in and give Assassin's Creed Mirage not an opportunity to come back. So, so that's maybe something to think about this week. Like I said, I haven't been to GameStop in a while, so I think I can trade that game in by then. But trade it in by then, but I don't know. I mean, if not Transformers 1, I'm not sure what's going to be the plan going forward. But that game is not coming back, guys, until I get Assassin's Creed Shadows, guys, towards the end of this year for Christmas time, and also Delta Snake Eater. Those are the only two games I want to try to whisper at and take an opportunity to crack at. So I don't think the other games would ring a bell, especially watch the movies. Like I said, guys, Transformers 1, I'm not sure. Second Gladiator, there's a good there's a good chance. By the time we get still being a fall season, way after Halloween, so like I said, we're gonna have plenty of time to get planning. But by the time we get to some of this, you know, guys, with sports coming back, you know, us going back to bowling, going into basketball field, on Green, Black, and White, guys, with our Sister Tail and the Celtics, we're not gonna get back to Chilean, guys, till exactly December 4th by then. A couple weeks guys going into Christmas, so we're still got a lot of time to get to that. So, you know, with tournaments, regionals, and all that fun stuff coming up, trust me, we don't have to worry about it right now. I mean, remember, I get my check on this Friday, and have anything else for special occasions by then, so we're not gonna have nothing to worry about, guys. We're not gonna have exactly one or like two things, but we're gonna have enough to work on this year, and we most likely will. No worries. Well, like I said, I had a good night's sleep yesterday, and like I said, guys, my Musketeer and I, we only called for nearly 10 minutes last night. After they got done grocery shopping and, yes, guys, grocery shopping for one, and then having dinner. So real quick, guys, she asked me if I mean, I told you about my new schedule. So if I haven't told you guys already, the new schedule does state the following. Remember guys, I go 2 to 7. What's up? Remember guys, I go back in the afternoon tomorrow. And 2 to 7 guys tomorrow and Thursday. And then next Saturday. Later on towards the end of the week, as of right now, I will be officially, remember guys, that Saturday, it's not 2 to 7, towards the end of this week. It's not 12 to 7, guys. I mean, you talk about being a lucky duck, and I will be. So guys, I'm going to be working 11 to 4. So that's something to think about. And my musketeer asked me if I wanted to take on supper by then. As we all know, guys, I haven't took on supper with my official fiancé in a while. And no, I have not, because I mean we hardly haven't done any dinner dates ever since last year. We haven't been to any set for quite some time. Especially with Christmas lights coming up this coming November. People want to take on stupid credit cards, at least. You know, instead of taking on cash mostly. So that's something to look at, maybe something to think about. But I mean, I'm talking about maybe going back out for dinner, because I'm offered for it later on this week. I mean, I might, or I can just do my actual thing, as I normally do. You know, talking about doing solo, but I mean, much love hates it when I do solo, if I'm taking on supper on my own, or doing something differently. So, I mean, you gotta know if you want to get back to what you're doing. And see, my musketeer wants me to go back out with supper again. I mean, I would like to, but it all depends. Alright guys, me, myself, and our Canadians, we lose ourselves another game. Final score, guys, Blackhawks 10, me, myself, and our Canadians 6. Tyler Johnson and the other players by the Blackhawks. So right now, guys, right now, box to box is 0-2 start between me, myself, and our Canadians. Wow. So apparently, guys, Jordan Harris does have the called up, but not exactly the bad one. But yeah, guys, 10 to 6. Look at this, people. Of our strongest power. I mean, talking about playing preseason. Look at this, guys. The last game that me, myself, and our Canadians won, we beat the Tampa Bay Lightning in preseason. During the last one by then, let's go with 6 to 3. But not since then, if you look at it. I will jump into the other teams real quick. I mean, really fast. But the next team for next Saturday and Sunday mornings, guys, it's going to be me, myself, and our Canadians. We're going to march in, and we're going to be hosting, guys, the Minnesota Wild. And then it's going to be the Washington Capitals. So, upcoming games for the weekends. For our strongest power, and for myself to look at. I'm going to go ahead and jump into standings real quick. See how the other hockey teams are. DACH, guys, Doc does have a good record. Impressive one, though. So, guys, the only teams that are still standing tall, you talk about the Toronto... Hold on. Let me go to the entire league. So, the only ones that are still in it, you talk about the Maple Leafs, guys, are 3-0. Columbus Blue Jackets, Tampa Bay Lightning, half and half, guys, between a new team I haven't heard of. This one, guys, is called the Seattle Kraken, tied with the Flames. Avalanche, guys, is 2-0. So I cannot care less at this point in time. Dallas Stars, guys, are 1-0, mostly. Exactly with history. Look at this, guys. The Vegas Golden Knights are 0-3 to start the season. Wow, I'm not exactly flattered. I'm just a little bit surprised. But apparently, guys, it's early. It's still a little bit early. That's all we can say. Alright, guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. Of our strongest power. I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. But like I said, we'll see how things can wrap up for this Friday's, I thought I was gonna yawn for a minute. But yeah, everything else has been good. Guys, I go back to work. I go to 2 to 7 for work tomorrow in the afternoon. And then my ass is off Tuesday, Wednesday. I go back Thursday. And then I have 11 to 4 this coming Saturday. So guys, based on the schedule this week. So, let me tell you guys what's going to be coming out of this. Of our strongest power. We'll always fill guys with popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy. All the time. So guys, based on our strongest power this week, on the schedule, so based on the schedule, guys, I may or may not stream tomorrow this time. If I do get an opportunity, maybe, you guys would maybe see The Legend of Dragoon in the morning, before I go to work in the afternoon tomorrow. But tomorrow is Monday, for sure. And then I'm off Tuesday. Tuesday, you guys will have Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Aids, for now 40 plus by the end of the day, every Tuesday mornings, every week. And then I will have an episode of baseball, MLB 24 to sell, guys, for the second game between the me and our White Sox will be watching. It's going to be the Yankees taking on their opponents again. And that would be, actually no, the Dodgers and the Padres again, so we'll see how that's going to be going. And then we're back with hockey, guys, on Saturday and Sunday week and the weekend mornings. Just to follow it up. So, like I said, guys, I don't know what's going to come out of tonight. Maybe my future fiance wants me to come down tonight. If not, we can always pick out another nice, different day. Whatever works for me, guys, and whatever works for me, but mostly for her. She's on her way to church right now, and I haven't been to one in a while. So, guys, if you guys want to catch more NHL 24 every weekend mornings, with our strongest power included, all you guys need to do is lock it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Always lock and stay out of stream, guys, when we get the time, and also not being busy. But pretty much being busy out of the, to be busy, if you're not, busy on your, what do you call it, guys, being available, but not looking at your busy schedules. As long as we're anticipating not to have our ass do anything else, but doing something that's more important, gets guys much more comfortable. If you guys want to catch new games that you want me to really make a name out of themselves, and have greatness, popularity, guys, and loving, caring, and supportive to the new games I can fulfill on the schedule and the slots. If you guys want me to play in new games on the schedule, all you guys need to do is hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, the other important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. See awesome and creative. Our mods count today, guys, on the channel, and most of us entirely in the chat. We are at 591 mods right now, so it's awesome, it's great. You guys can check out our channels and see how much our strongest power has been getting. It's been so good. It's been up and down, but I still want to require W8s, guys, and much more stuff, besides followers as of right now. But we're going to have something to handle, guys, towards the end of this week, if we can. I was also trying to reach, guys, Love's Rincey this morning. I don't know if she's sick or pretty much working or not, but she'll get something coming out of today, maybe tomorrow. We never know. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. And yes, guys, remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Of our 591 mods, they all had a rising sign, sort of wake up, smelling the coffee, if you're having breakfast or something, coming out of the Philippines, coming out of here in the United States, here in Ohio, any city, state, wherever you're watching at. Anytime we manage to find people and socialize people, and follow Sarah when we go live on YouTube mostly. All you guys need to do, guys, is look at the time and follow Sarah, guys, through Twitter, and on Twitter, guys, Facebook, and YouTube. So remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. So, real quick, if you guys do not have an admin system, or if you guys probably do, I mean, it would matter with time if you guys want to buy watch hours or not. I mean, there's a lot to think. It's really something to think about, too. When we get the time, and also take a shot at things. But look, guys, if you do not have an Ammon system to buy W8s or any other set combined, and using 14, if you can maybe get some to rock and roll with, I'm not 100% sure if you can. I mean, I would love to have a lot of you guys get W8s for me. I mean, that would be awesome. That would be incredible. You know, have each other's best. I do a favor.